Dan Leach back here in Consensus 25 in beautiful Toronto, and I'm here with the CEO and founder of APX Lending. It is Andrei Poliakov. It's great to see you.
Well, thanks for having me.
What a time to be alive, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Quite the vibe. We were just talking, Eric Trump just spoke about American BTC. I mean, it just shows you that there are so many positive things going on in the digital space. And we're going to get to Apex and what you guys do, the incredible stuff you do in a second. But to have someone like the president's son here, to have people of all these high-level positions trying to forward this space, I think it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've been in this industry for the better part of the last decade. I used to run one of Canada's largest licensed crypto exchanges, ran that company for about 5 years, sold it, and you're absolutely right. So having seen the industry evolve over the last 10 years has been phenomenal, and I couldn't be happy with the administration right now in the US and their views with, as it pertains to crypto and just advancing that whole industry.
It's just going to make it better.
Absolutely, and now there's institutional adoptions taking place. There's more or less a green light down south, so you have a lot of banks interested in. So it's a big global movement that's really, I think, it's like a little spring that's been loaded, and now it's just shooting forward. It's a very exciting time for crypto in general, and crypto-backed lending specifically in my business with APX Lending.
I liked how you also said you were watching the ticker as Eric Trump was speaking.
Yeah, you could see the Bitcoin ticker up right above the stage going up.
Well, you guys are an incredibly important company, APX Lending, in this space. Let's talk about what you guys are all about.
Sure. So APX Lending is the first and only regulated crypto-backed lender in Canada at the moment. We allow our borrowers to borrow with a safe, secure, and compliant platform against the Bitcoin or the Ethereum. So a lot of people are not aware about this, but you can actually borrow against your crypto. So once you buy it, a question people ask themselves, I bought my Bitcoin, what do I do with it now? I just park it, there's nothing I can do with it, I locked up my money, that's it, now I wait for it to appreciate. Well, there's an answer now. You can actually borrow against it, and this is very common. People borrow against the real estate, people borrow against stocks all day long.
Take out 3 mortgages.
Exactly. And now there is, and we are operational both in Canada and in the US, but now there's an opportunity in North America to borrow with a compliant, insured, safe, and secure platform, APX Lending, and so we're very happy to bring that to our clients. And there's a lot of demand for our service. I can tell you that much.
It's a genius thing. It really is. I got to tell you, Andrei, it's something that seems so obvious, but it's a new space, and things are getting, they're getting fast and furious in a good way. And I think something you alluded to earlier that's really important is institutional adoption. It's been a major discussion point talking to people like you these last couple of days here at Consensus. Not to say that it's not, we don't like the people in the hoodies and the flip-flops, but having the adults in the room, the big banks, understanding that this thing is happening and you don't want to be in the station when the train leaves. How important has it been from your perspective to see, obviously, what you do helping so many people, but seeing this just adoption by big companies make it more legitimate?
Yeah, I mean, look, we have 2 verticals to the business. We have our direct-to-consumer platform, which allows individuals or businesses to borrow against us, but we also offer our entire tech stack as a white label solution to banks, to credit unions, to other lenders, and I can tell you the demand has been insane.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, and so there's so many financial institutions, lenders, and even banks. We've had discussions with several banks here at Consensus that are looking to white label our technology so that they can start looking at bringing crypto-backed lending to their end clients, because that's the future. Any bank that's not looking at a strategy, in terms of crypto, whether it's trading, bringing trading services to their clients, lending services, custody, I mean, they're going to be out of business in the next 5 to 10 years.
Right.
And so, we build that, not only do we have our own lending business, we will lend directly to our borrowers, but we also offer that infrastructure layer to our banking partners and credit unions in North America and around the world as well, and there's a lot of demand for that.
That's we said it to the debate, a pretty incredible time to be alive.
Exactly.
You talked about the very positive possibilities with the American government. Let's talk about Canada, new government in Canada as well. What are your feelings about how they're going to look at it? They don't want to get left behind either. They're probably seeing the U.S. really kind of adopt stuff. What do you think about Canada?
Well, I mean, look, we just had elections here, and out of the 2 parties, the one party that didn't win, unfortunately, they have were very vocal about having a pro-crypto stance.
Right.
I think the current party is more or less, it seems like neutral, which is better than being against it, I suppose. But I don't expect any big movements that from the federal government in terms of our industry, for the next 4 years. And what that means, I think, is that there's a risk that our neighbors down south of the border are going to basically gain a lot of momentum, a lot of innovations going to start taking place, and Canada may be left behind, which is a risk that I think is real and it's concerning because there's a lot of really cool, innovative businesses in Canada. Our regulators, we have a great relationship with the regulators, so they're trying to, within what they can do, they're trying to be very supportive. But at the end of the day, unless there's a big push from the top down, we may be left behind as a country, and that's going to be a big risk to us.
Well, hopefully both countries can inspire each other and push that forward. Let's look forward if we can, 2 years down the road, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. And obviously this space is growing exponentially. We talked about the regulation, the institutional adoption, why things can really continue to accelerate in a good way. How do you see things moving, and how do you want APX Lending to be part of it?
Yes, I mean, look, our vision with APX Lending is to build a global leading regulated crypto-backed lending business. So our vision, even where we operate now, is global. Like we're in Canada, we're in the US, we're expanding into Australia and New Zealand later this year, and we've got clients reaching out globally. And I can tell you, there's people that are looking to acquire Bitcoin, and then the next question they ask once they've acquired it is, what do I do with it? And so that's where we come in. So we're working with partners international to bring our business to clients everywhere. And I can tell you the demand for Bitcoin is through the roof. I mean, we're at 103,000 already. And so the future is very optimistic from my perspective. The discussions we've been having both with institutions, institutional partners in Canada, and potential white label clients, as I mentioned, around the world have been really promising. So I'm very optimistic about what's happening in this space, and I think that permeates, even at this conference, there's a lot of optimism.
A lot of good vibes here.
Exactly. Everybody's very, I think what happened in the US really changed our industry for the better.
Sure.
And really started pushing this forward and be at the forefront of all of the discussions as it pertains to the future, the financial future of the world, really. And so I'm very happy about what's happening and looking forward to what else we can achieve.
Like I said, an incredible time to be alive.
Absolutely.
Andrei Poliakov, the CEO and founder of
Thanks,
APX
sir.
Lending. Keep doing the great stuff you're doing.
You.
Great talking to you.
Cheers. Thank you so much.